Today we're going to be firing up the PK300 Aaron Franklin edition. I got some beef ribs going on, so let's fire it up. Got some Jealous Devil lump charcoal here. Love this stuff. We got our Flamer tumbleweed fire starters here. These things work absolutely fantastic. And that's the one in here. And I'll throw another one over here. And we'll get this going here for probably 10 minutes or so. And we'll shut the lid down and grab our beef. What's going on, everybody? Shane here from Max Grill Shack, and today we're going to be cooking up some beef ribs. Got some beef back ribs here. Nice little rack. Love beef ribs. We're going to hit it with some Kosmos Q rubs. We got some cow cover hot and some SPG, and we're going to finish that off with a little Killer Hogs Vinegar Sauce near the end of the cook. Today we're cooking on the PK300 Aaron Franklin edition. Getting the grill going outside right now, so let's prep these up. Alright, and there we have it. Nice little rack of beef ribs here. The PK300 is not a very large grill, so I am going to actually cut this rack in half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bones. Let's cut it right here down the middle. There we go. And I'm not really going to do any trimming on here. They're trimmed up pretty decent. A little bit of fat on top is going to render down nicely, so I'm not worried about that. We'll leave that membrane on the back for these beef ribs. Alright, season the backside first. I'm going to go with the Kosmos hot cow cover. Just a light sprinkle. I know we're not going to get too much flavor through that membrane, but let's season it anyways. The sides here. I'm not trying to get too much of this rub, but just a little bit of extra flavor out of this hot cow cover. Just a light covering here. Alright, get that little pad in. Make sure it's sticking. No binders today. There's plenty of moisture on this meat. Anything that needs to stick will stick. Once again, we get the back side here. Get our sides. Huge fan of Kosmos SPG. Use this on everything. Such a universal rub. Simple and delicious. Alright, get the top sides here. This guy here. And that is it, everybody. We're going to let these sit out for a few minutes while the PK preheats. And we'll meet you outside, get these on the grill. Alright, everybody, we got the PK300 Aaron Franklin rolling right about 250 degrees. Let's get these beef ribs on. Alright, I've also got a foil tray down in the bottom of the grill here under the ribs just to help for cleanup. got some hickory chunks here. I'm just going to nestle a couple of those in there. Little goes a long way. And I'm also going to be running a meter probe today, just to help keep track. Insert this into one of the thicker parts here. That's great. That should be good. Alright, let's let this go a couple hours, check back in, see how we're doing. It's been about 2.5 hours here on the PK. Let's take a peek. Looking good, nice bone pull back. These ribs are sitting about 185 internal. Pretty soon we'll give them a sauce and take them up to about 200 before we pull them off. Alright, our ribs are reading about 190 internal. Time to give it a sauce. We got our Killer Hogs Vinegar Sauce. Let's brush that in. These ribs are looking good. Alright, let that set up for 10 or 15. Check for tenderness. Okay, let's take a check here. Sauce set up nicely. I pulled the smaller piece off. It was probing pretty tender a little bit earlier, maybe 10-15 minutes ago. This guy's feeling nice and tender. I think we're ready to pull it off. Let's see what we're temping here. Let's see. 185 or so. Hotter there. But the important thing is it's feeling tender. Gonna give this a foil wrap, give it a rest, and we'll check back when the rest is done. Alright, so our beef ribs have been resting for about 30 minutes or so now in a foil wrap, hot off the PK. Let's take a peek. Ooh, yeah. Looks good. Yeah, let's give her a little drizzle here. Don't want that to go to waste. Looks pretty good to me. Nice bone pull back there. Let's take a look at this one. This guy was a little meatier, went a little bit longer. Curled up on the end there a little bit, but looks dynamite. I'm excited to cut into this and give her a try. Alright, let's try this guy here. Let's take a peek, shall we? Ooh, nice and juicy, super tender. Little smoke ring there from that hickory wood we put in there. Looks good to me. Alright, I'm going to take a bite. See what we got here. Wow. Very tender, clean bite through. Nice little flavor combo there from the Kosmos ribs. Hot cow cover, SPG. That Killer Hogs Vinegar Sauce. I really like on something really rich and fatty like a beef rib. Really kind of cuts through that fat. Super flavorful. I'm gonna get another one here. Very tender. Very good. Nice little bit of smoke on there. Alright guys, I would say that is a success. If you haven't tried beef back ribs, you definitely have to. These didn't take long at all. Just over 3 hours on the PK300 Aaron Franklin. Cooked about 250, 275, somewhere in there. And no wrap, about as easy as it gets. Throw them on, let them go, sauce them in the end, give them a rest, and enjoy. But I'm gonna enjoy the rest of these ribs. Thanks again for stopping by, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.